Welcome. Today is a banner day in Carol's studio. I have finished Ruth's journal, my first commission, and it was such a soul-satisfying thing to finish. Let's start with the things that Ruth requested. She told me that her favorite color was blue, that she would like a journal in which there would be plenty of room for her to journal and play. And she asked primarily for me to do some original art for her journal. So I think I've accomplished those three major goals. The cover is made of a recycled vinyl placemat, and the front and back covers have artwork that I did specifically for Ruth. This was one piece that I broke into parts because I wanted it not to be on the fold of this journal. So this is the front cover, and this is the back. This is 2 layers of Mod Podge giving this this lovely shine. So I chose this form of journal because I wanted Ruth to have an opportunity to do the journal and the arting that she might want to do easily. And the best way to accomplish that is to be able to remove pages and work on them. So this is the inside of the front cover, and the first signature. I used a double thickness of elastic, so that because this is a rather chunky journal, but now I felt that if Ruth wanted to work on this page and she found it a little bit difficult, all she would have to do would be to remove this page, work on it, and return it. Or at the same time, if she wished to have a different progression of pages in her journal, she could redo it. So this was some original art of mine, and anything that is original art is signed and dated. So we have an Edith Holden flip for January, a copy of a piece of my art from 2017, and this particularly pretty card has a place for her to write on it, and these have dried very hard, and as you can see, they are just delightful, primarily because they've been given an opportunity to dry. So I did some stenciling. This is a face of mine, so I thought I would use it as a tuck. A pretty birdie because of the color. A page for Ruth to work on and journal on. And I attached one of my pretties and a journaling card, a piece of color book, an envelope. Now I'm going rather quickly through this because I've been showing you these things all along as I have been working. This belly band, I added this index card that Ruth can journal on, and she can keep it there or move it to another spot as the spirit moves her. And here I have added a tag, a side pocket. This is a piece of my coffee dyed and Tattered Angel Glimmer Mist sprayed paper, and the center of each of these signatures has a piece of my hand-cut and painted watercolor paper. This, of course, is a stencil. These are stencils, but the overlay for this leaves Ruth plenty of place to add her own embellishments and touches. And another piece of my art that I copied and included in here. And here, an envelope that I collaged, and I added a piece of writing spot and folded it over. This is a quite old piece of music paper. And as I said, the thing that is nice about having the elastic is because I can adjust and give it a little tug as I go along and find the pages quite easy to fold. An embellished tag, a piece of my art that I'm sharing with Ruth. Another piece, a rather large writing spot, and a paper that I dyed using Rit, a pocket, and the back of the first signature. Here is the beginning of the second. Now they are similar, but not completely. I have added some pretty pieces of collage that she can add on top of it, and here I did some stenciling. And here we have the fence again with another tag, a piece of the outside of Ruth's cover you turned into a tuck spot. Plenty of room for her to journal. Another piece of coloring book paper. I was careful to use the washi on this because these, when I folded this paper, it came rather crisp. A belly band, I added some lace. Just waiting for Ruth to tuck something in. Rit dyed paper, a heavy calendar page, another one of my posies, and a pocket. So as you can see, and here is the center for this signature. It is similar, but not exactly the same as the front one. The stencils are different, and this one has some of my much-loved shimmer egg on it. And as you can see, I've used double elastic so that it will be strong enough to hold this this journal. Another example of that envelope that we had in the front, and so I've added some embellished dictionary pages for Ruth to use as she so desires. Another piece of my of my art that I need to sign. I'm glad that I realized that. Let me get out my my go-to Muji. There we go. And these were so much fun making, so that I wanted to keep them light enough so that Ruth had plenty of journal place. Here is a tuck spot for her. This is that resume paper that is 100% cotton and just beautiful for watercoloring. A tag with flowers and some collage added, and a place for her to journal. This is a copy of a piece of my original art, and a pocket within a pocket, and place for Ruth to write on. There we go. And the back, another pocket with some of a photo of my art, and a signature at the back. So this, as you can see, was such a fun experience for me to work on. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope that I'm hoping that Ruth will be quite happy and have many hours of enjoyment with her new journal. So that one is off to its forever home, and I'm going to, of course, pop this for her granddaughter into the box as a thank you for Ruth giving me my first commission. So 7-year-old girls can leave this on her journal or wear it. I just added some of my silk and stitched this one. I'll give you a quick page turn of Sophie's journal, and I'm hoping that Sophie has many fun art experiences, because she is the apple of Ruth's eye, and Ruth says she's quite artistic with a belly band. So I thought she could play to her heart's content. I gave her a little bit of extra of the lace that's on the front, and plenty of space for Sophie to plunge into. And being a 7-year-old in this world, and from what I remember when I taught children way eons ago, that young, that they'll plunge into anything and enjoy every second of it. So these two are going to their forever home, and I hope that you have enjoyed my little page turn, and if you have, I would appreciate your giving me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share with a friend, and I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now.